Oke guys, welcome back with me again. Udah lama nggak main game ini ya. Sekarang kita main Genshin Impact. Udah sampai update ke 2.0. Dan di sini bisa dilihat ada map baru ya, map baru tentang negara, istilahnya apa di sini? Inazuma lah intinya, nah di sini. Nah ini belum kebuka, soalnya saya belum menyelesaikan quest. Ya. Ada 2 quest di sini, quest Archon sama quest Story. Kayaknya kalau mau buka ini harus menyelesaikan quest Story mungkin ya. Jadi sekarang untuk terakhir aja mungkin ya quest Story-nya. Kita coba selesaikan dulu quest Archon-nya, oke? Yap. Sebentar. Oke, mantap. Langsung saja ke kita TP guys, kita TP. Lama ya main ini. Udah banyak yang kelewatan event berapa event itu dan karakter. Oh ya, di sini ada bannernya Ayaka. Aslinya pengen banget sih dapat Ayaka, tapi masih kalau ke aku tiketnya nggak dapat. Sebenarnya bannernya keburu hilang. Dan biasanya kalau di akun itu roll ke 70 sampai 80 lah, itu baru biasanya dapat. Oke, ini ya quest Archon. Kita akan masuki dungeon panggilan Abyss, whatever it is. Butuh es. Hitter es. Kayaknya listrik ini yang
my demon expelling mantra is ready.
Sokli. Apa ini? Jangan kayak bapaknya. Oke, lanjut. Pengen saya pilih subscribe archer. Ya jejaknya mana?
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. I'm unsure Hope's Ganyu's information is reliable.
Terus ada, oh ya juga ada apa itu namanya?
There aren't many guards here.
Ada alat
Looks
baru
like
ya,
their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Itu tadi baru sahutan tadi. Kita coba bangun.
I will have order. Gather.
Lanjut.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Kayak mini game ini ya. kuncing banget ya. Pintu kehidupan aktifkan. Mana pintu kehidupannya? Nggak ada loh. Sampai ikutan dangak dong. Dangak. Lanjut. Pengen Ayaka itu yang pengen apa? Skill dashnya itu bisa ngilang, terus muncul ada efek esnya, jadi kita bisa nyeberangi lautan gitu tanpa takut gitu. Oke, Arkon, nanti kita akan bertemu sama Abyss, apa itu namanya ya, itu di sini.
This looks like a person.
Yes, actually.
Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's...
Abyss Herald, iya. Atau Venusianisme.
Why is the statue of the Seven
Abyss Herald,
hanging
iya.
upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... Hello? Are you okay, mister?
Mati.
He's
Udah
dead.
mati tuh.
Paimon
Tinggal
doesn't
aja, tinggal.
feel so good. Let's get out of here. And fast! We should report back to Gon.
Oke.
Now what? We
What
can't
a
stay here!
coincidence.
Quick, run!
Apa ini? Apa disuruh apa ini? Lari. Ini jelas banget. Apaan sih? Oh.
The day
Mati
has
dong.
finally come.
Oh, dik. Ya, hilang dong. Ayo, jangan ngomong. Dulu. Ayo. Ini yang dinamakan backstage ya. Aduh. Ya. Aduh, gini lagi. Wish. Fuck shit. Oh. Gitu ya. Dannya itu loh. Kita harus gitu ya. Loh. Wah. Bagus. Apa tulisannya?
Quake,
Pengetan.
crumble.
Hancur semua. Oke, lanjut. Almost too easy. Ay, orang jalan.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the abyss.
Dia base. Nah, itu.
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price.
Must pay the
As a herald, I will mete out your
Nah,
punishment.
kita gelut guys, kita
An Abyss
kasih tunjuk.
Herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs.
Oke.
Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide.
Oke.
The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this
kita gelut.
power? Pirates never seen it before.
What?
Careful, please don't get cocky.
Oke. Monster episode menggunakan kekuatan gelap untuk menggunakan rapid melakukan dalam pertarungan sebagai serangan dapat. Oh, ini buat cooldown skillnya jadi nambah gitu ya kalau kena skillnya muncul.
Useless. A touch of frost.
Abyssal roar!
Solidify!
Forth, my blade. Useless.
Loh, belum mati loh.
This power, it seems familiar.
Ya udah.
I see. So it's you. You are the one.
You
In
are
that
the one.
case, I shall stay here no longer.
Enak tuh. Ada skill teleport.
What a tough battle. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
Maybe.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
Tapi kita keluar dari sini.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place.
Oke. Bah. Jadi game ini udah lama belum tak mainin lagi. Kira-kira berapa bulan itu ya? Ada fitur baru itu ya, tipot tadi yang tak ceritain.
So, we meet again.
Banyak tuh.
A little sooner than I had expected.
Yup.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh?
Kalau
How
kalian
did you know
perhatiin,
that?
juga
I've been on
dalam
the Abyss
Slim
Herald's
Dead
trail.
Slave ini,
I didn't expect to find you here as well.
kayak jubahnya Waimon. Oke, sebenarnya bukan Abyss Herald saja.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then,
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
kira akulah yang menugaskanmu.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Oke, selesai. Lanjut quest. Jadi kita lanjut quest Arkon. Masih punya waktu, ngapain buka ini? Masih punya waktu banyak ya. Bisa lah. Lanjut. Dikit. Nah, di dekat sini. Jadi guys ya, itu tadi fitur tipot dunia yang bisa kita buat sendiri, buat rumah, terus buat apa aja itu kita tak cobain, tapi sekedar cuma nambah-nambahin item melakukan semua apa gitu.
Verdict is
Adem endi
From whence you came!
order guide you. Stabilize.
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
I don't know.
No.
Kita yang
They were just
memenangi
digging
mereka.
through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seemed to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Ya, Tuhan Jiru pernah menemukan itu sebelumnya.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Oke. Lanjut cari.
Useless!
Di dunia tipot tadi ya, saya lanjutin lagi ke sini. Kita potong-potong dari tadi. Jadi di dunia tipot kita bisa membuat perabotan, bisa buat rumah, ada kita bisa ngumpulin blueprint gitu, terus buat semacam kayak desa sendiri gitu, atau tempat stay station. Buat rumah lah gitu. What the fuck? Oh, ada ini.
Disappear! Here! Worthless!
We'll have order. Gather.
Ngapain? Naik, fuck. Aku patay po.
Stabilize. Time for retribution. This is order. Gather.
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here!
Turun lo.
Solidify.
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence?
Yes,
Or...
it's coincidence.
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Terhubung.
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh, speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
Kok aku tahu tentang Khaenri'ah? Aku belum tahu. Gak ada pilihan lain ya?
Huh?
Maksudnya?
You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Jangan travel.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours.
Ya, seperti
But-
itulah.
If you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
Apa? Kamu dan yang kamu lihat yang kamu temui. Oh, itu. Yang
So
awal-awal
that's the complete
main.
story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? He said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Conria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Conria. Am I right?
If that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your brother? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Conria than both of you. Conria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Conria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Oke. Ini dulu ada bangsa namanya Canberra, terus dia itu 500 tahun lalu itu dihancurkan menjadi para dewa. Nggak tahu alasannya kenapa, tapi ya seperti itulah kira-kira ceritanya. Sekarang kita akan mengulik lebih dalam lagi. Ngapain buka pack? Buka tas. Oke, di situ saya bisa TP ke sini, teleport. Ya seperti itulah. Ini kayaknya ceritanya, waduh masih panjang banget ini. Belum ketemu kakaknya, belum. Ini masih kebuka 3 negara, sedangkan ada 7 negara. The seven nation. Kalau Avatar kan 4 nation. Yang kebuka masih angin, tanah, sama inazuma. Saja saya masih belum kebuka di map saya karena saya belum menyelesaikan misi. Oke, kaget aku. Aduh, kaget teman. Oke, lanjut guys. Aduh, nutup.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient... So, Did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Canria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Canria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Sangat menyedihkan. Berat sama tujuan selama 500 tahun. Sebenarnya kita harus benar-benar juga.
Yeah, Paimon thinks
Dengan
you've been
baik.
doing a real good
Yeah.
job of that.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Okay, destroy them all. Okay.
Useless. Spirit Blade. Attack.
I will have order. Stabilize. Ha! Ha! Burn!
Lament. Here. Worthless. Here. Impossible.
This is order. Solidify.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a
Talisman.
communication of
Sima.
some kind?
Atau
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
Jadi Abyss Mage ini
Paimon can't read the writing on it.
berkomunikasi sama Abyss Herald ya kayaknya.
Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial
Aktif
operation.
operasi.
They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The key word here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a... From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation, but some parts are difficult to understand.
Suaranya hebat tapi beberapa yang
How
sulit
so?
dimengerti. Kenapa?
In short,
Singkatnya
the
fase
first
pertama adalah
phase
dalam
of the
hubungan
plan is
dengan
related to
Osia,
Osio,
Overlord of the Vortex.
Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex?
Dewa laut.
You mean that
Yang
god
pernah
in the
kita
ocean?
kalahkan itu. Ternyata kita masih belum bisa menghancurkannya. Dia ditekan oleh Jet Chamber. Iya sih.
What do they want with Osio?
Mungkinkah tujuan mereka sama seperti Duvall?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident.
Jadi masih berhubungan
Though
ini.
you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were
Dari cerita
thwarting an Abyss Order
sebelum-sebelumnya,
operation
Dvalin,
similar to
terus
this one.
Dewa Laut,
Last time it was
Overlord of the
Venti's old
Vortex itu
friend. This
masih
time
berhubungan
it's a
semua.
huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Oh, gitu.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of
Jadi
cybernetic
Abyss Order ingin
squid
menciptakan
god of
semacam
mass
dewa gurita robot
destruction?
pemusnah massal. Kayaknya memang benar, julukannya kenapa panjang sekali.
Very few people
Jadi kan ada
today
yang
truly
pada masa kini yang
understand the
benar-benar paham
civilization
tentang
of
peradaban
Khaenri'ah.
Kenia dan tentunya kekuatan
Though, of
dan
course,
kemampuan mereka adalah
the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge.
Menarik
Only the
sekali.
Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base,
Soalnya sebagai dasar
attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
Seru tuh, kayaknya
The
kita
eye of
akan
the
melawan
very first
robot
field
gurita
killer?
raksasa. Mata dari filter pertama.
Oh,
Oh,
Paimon
kamu
gets
gratis
it!
Max jam
All
menerima
those
tas
Abyss
spesial
mages are
sebenarnya.
looking for the...
It would seem so.
Sepertinya begitu. Mereka masih belum menemukannya. Kita masih punya waktu. Kita harus menemukannya sebelum mereka.
This
Oke.
whole thing keeps getting more complicated.
Semua ada
But
hubungannya dengan patung
basically,
Sen yang kita
it
lihat tadi kan.
all has-
Ya.
Yes.
Nah,
According to the
ini harus
talisman,
kita
the
ditangkap
eye
dengan
should be
Muda.
thereby imbuing the
Jadi,
newly
akhirnya saudara
born
dewa
god
dengan
with the
sebuah
power
kekuatan yang
to
sangat menggulingkan tahta para dewa
topple
Palestina.
the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the
Patung
starting
itu
point for our investigation?
terlihat seperti Archon Anemo. Apa sebenarnya kita tanya pada Curse of Phoenix.
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway.
The cathedral.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Oke guys, kita lanjut ke Mondstadt kayaknya. Kembali ke katedral. What the fuck is that? Ya itulah pokoknya. Gereja. Lanjut. Oke, kita loncat dari teleport waypoint satu ke waypoint yang lainnya. Berangkat.
The rain stopped.
Oke, langsung
I
saja
don't
kita
concern myself
lompat.
with the weather.
Yes,
Useless.
terbang.
A huge statue,
Atau yang
a
besar,
grandiose
banyak
cathedral.
sekali sumber daya dan
The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon! And actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Hah?
Orang yang tanpa kepercayaan. Kamu tidak penasaran?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them
Mereka akan
suspicious.
curiga. Iya juga sih. Karena mereka tidak mengenalmu, Atau kamu tidak berpikir kalau kamu bakal bekerja tanpa suster?
Correct. And just as our little friend said,
Bisa kapan saja
I
mereka
might say
bekerja.
something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would... That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chat,
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rash... Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually does...
Ya. Masuk akal. Aduh. Lanjut. Ini kita lanjutkan sampai selesai apa gimana ya? Ini masih quest Arkon. Kamu apa kabar? Ada apa? Ada misi baru? Nama kalian masih berharga atau apa yang kamu? Cove Grand Hotel juga bentar, ini tanya quest dulu ya. Oke. Cerita. Oke. Oke. Ya, itu bisa nanti ya. Kita masih ada urusan dengan Arkon, para Arkon. Masih bentar. Quest dunia ya. Kita lanjut Arkon. Suster ini bagus. Ini beberapa.
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today?
Anything today?
But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre Dirhamel again, we cannot oblige.
Kami tidak bisa
It
bersyukur.
seems he hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? What's that? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven? Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume,
Oke, saya mute
this
dulu
incident has
soalnya
been called
Isa.
the lost statue of the Seven.
3, 2, 1.
Of course! Of course? Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good. Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from The Tyrant's Final Fury? Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt. Balls of fire raining from the sky? People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be. It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
I won't order just yet.
Worthless!
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Order guide you. Stabilize. Force my
Useless.
Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire... Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does...
Lest I repeat I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the easiest.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after but the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they...
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear, Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you... Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Oke guys, sudah. Yuk kita lanjut jalannya. Kita 200 meter lagi. Oke. Ada. Punya waktu buat kalian. Langsung skip ya. Skip. Lanjut. Wih, apaan tuh? Ada panah dari atas. Lanjut. Cepat.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You not welcome here.
Kita gelut lagi guys.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled. If you serve us, we can restore your divine power. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's... Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to...
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
Inilah waktuku untuk bertemu lagi dengan episode. Oke,
No
kita
matter
gelut
how
lagi.
many times you
Baku hantam
resist
kita.
us, your efforts are all...
Mana dia?
Gather!
Rucuk.
Swift and merciful.
I will have Order. Stabilize. Verdict is
Spirit Blade! Attack! Disappear! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Useless!
Grant me new life.
solidify.
Force my blade!
Order guide you. Gather.
Submit for judgment!
Time for retribution.
Kita bantai guys.
A touch of
Ih,
frost!
kelar gak tuh?
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you.
Bentar guys. Otomatis ya.
How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
Ini cuma variabel kecil yang tak terduga. Oke.
It disappeared again!
Mereka lari cepat sekali.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Yeah, I know.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get shut. You smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's notes doesn't even know what danger. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I missed. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks.
By the
Kayak
sounds
juga
of
satu field
it,
table
it's
pertamanya.
possible that could have
Waduh,
been the very
what a
first field
coincidence.
tiller,
Gampang banget ya
right?
tiba-tiba ketemu nyambung gitu, gampang gitu. Tiba-tiba apa mesin bisa menembakkan misil? Pertanyaan macam apa ini?
Missiles.
Apa kita kata?
I do not know this strange word.
Oke.
It could
Ini ada
spin,
beberapa
leap
arah
high into the air, and even shoot fireballs.
Squad jenggot tapi tak bisa cari pikir daripada
Although no match for a god, it was stronger than
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well?
wow.
Anyway, this
Suatu
pretty much
kebetulan
proves
banget
that
ya.
the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the...
Yes, I smell more danger. You too. Also.
Oke.
Well, that was
Lanjut,
some good
guys.
intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Dane, where are you, Dane? Dane slave. Ngapain buka tas? Buka map, teleport gitu. Wow, udah 1 jam guys. Tapi nggak apa-apa deh. 1 jam. Kayaknya masih lama ini. Inazumanya belum
There
kebuka.
you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her but purposely avoided her.
Menghindarinya. Sangat introvert banget ya orang ini kayaknya.
As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations
Ini
towards
orang
me.
bermasalah.
If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces but wasn't able to gather any information.
Menceritakan bla 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 apa yang didapatnya. Oke.
I see.
Lanjut setelah itu.
Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller...
Oke.
Huh?
Cuma
Really?
bisa cerita lupus boleh
Just
saja.
from the
That information combined with a more comprehensive... For example,
Cerita lama
the
yang
old
belum
story you told me... Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister,
Bola apa itu dari langit
long
bumi,
mistaken to be a
orang-orang
curse
sesuatu
rained
yang
down by a
seperti
deceased
sebenarnya
tyrant.
seorang suster. Yang terakhir ini kayaknya nggak nyambung banget ya, tapi saya tertarik dengan pernyataan yang aneh gitu.
Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired
Jadi
from the
tadi
field
apa
tiller
aja yang
after
kita
it ran
pilih
from
tuh artinya sama saja
Wolfendom.
menurutku.
After it was
Sebenarnya
damaged in the fight with the
setelah
wolf of
kelompok.
the north,
Oke.
it must have
Kemudian dia
wandered
pasti
into the
pergi sampai ke
ruins of
airport
Old
start
Mondstadt
tuh, ada
and
situ.
stayed there.
Oh, gitu.
Then, whenever anyone got close,
Pew pew pew.
pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before. So they came to an...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
Tidak perlu.
What do you mean?
Aku ingat.
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower.
Oke. Sebentar. Semut kan? Aduh.
Those memories. So dark.
Udah. Oke, kita lanjut. Kemana kita? Mau kemana kita? Katakan peta, peta. Iya. Ke Storm Terror's Storm Terror's Lair. Itu. Kita sampai terus ke bawah itu. Oh ini ngapain? Go. Mana cakarnya?
Okay then, use your elemental sight to look... Ooh, so what did you see?
Nggak ada apa-apa.
Huh? Nothing? Oh, but... what's going on?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements.
Oh iya.
Let me give it a try.
Apaan itu? Kayaknya Dane Slave ini bukan pengguna vision atau elemen.
And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius...
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the Church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As f-
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! Well, good thing...
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we're... I'll make sure it doesn't get away.
Oke. Jadi dari tadi itu habis heraldnya kabur mulu ya. Nggak sampai mati, langsung kabur gitu. Kita balik lagi guys ke tadi reruntuhan tadi. Nih. Ini masih quest Arkon loh, belum dunia loh ini. Masih belum buka loh mapnya. Mapnya nggak kebuka, misinya nggak bisa dijalankan, eventnya nggak bisa jalan. Terus ya apa ini? Ini sampai selesai gitu apa gimana? Ini sampai selesai aja ya. Terus berapa jam? Oke, kita buat part-part gitu mungkin ya. Ini udah 1 jam, saya lebih berapa menit lah, setengah jam. Ya seperti itulah. Es sama air. Aduh, gue air dong. Kita musuh apa sih? Api nggak boleh ya? Ya udah. Air.
May knowledge guide you.
Oke, mulai. Di sini ada angin, tanah, itu elemen yang efeknya nggak terlalu merugikan sama elemen lain sih, cuma menguatkan. Ya sisanya tuh es sama air, itu bisa berefek negatif, so on, yang lainnya juga. Tempat yang tadi.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again.
Sekarang kita masuk ke
Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
oh gitu, kita harus
Useless.
oh the fuck, jatuh dong ya. Gitu harus terbang gitu. Mantap. Dua kali gagal. Oke, lanjut. Oke, ini tidak akan gagal. Tidak lompat maksudnya. Lompat.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Oh, such a scary...
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
Oke, udah datang. Muahaha. Indramu cukup
You
tajam.
sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsliff, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is
Mau dipenuhi
stained
dengan
by
bau pertumpahan
terrible
darah. Selanjutnya
bloodshed.
tahu.
Oh,
sesuatu
and
yang
something
berbahaya.
far
Bau
more
busuk.
dangerous.
Sangat familiar.
Then we
Kita berdua
are
bersama
the
saja, sama-sama
same.
berbahaya.
We're
Tapi
both
saya yang tradisional.
dangerous.
Tapi saudara harus juga
But
ditangkap dan
dangers from
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Untuk membungkam mulutmu. Time to silence you.
bow before the Abyss.
Gather!
Forth, my blade!
No, my sword!
Stabilize!
Time to act.
Solidify!
One with my blade! From whence you came!
This is order!
Lament! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Model hulu.
Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Critical mana? Banget.
Stabilize!
Let me leave you a verse.
Swift and merciful!
Useless.
One with my blade! A touch of frost! Disappear! Here! Worthless!
The world
Udah lu.
will
Mati ini ya. Mati lu. Oh. Wow. Kemana? Nggak muncul langsung. Ambil kredit orang. Gitu ya. Kabur lagi. Tarik. Nah gitu. Biar ada gunanya. Oh, kakaknya datang. Kan kakaknya tadi kan lo kan. Duh, ketemu dong. Oh, pakai pedang apa itu? Kalau aku pakai yang cowok, yang datang cewek itu. Tinggal replace karakternya doang gitu kayaknya.
Hey! Could that be?
Lumine.
Lumi. Ayo kemudian doa kita pergi di sini bahaya sekali. Biar agak dramatisir.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald!
I don't care.
Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your brother knows Dane?
Ether, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Ether,
Cukup. Enough. Jangan mengatakan tidak mengerti ya.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsliff was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500... And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves. And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Oh, Paimon's so confused.
Kita pulang ke rumah. Rumah yang mana? Oke itu.
Home.
Oh,
Yes.
there is no home.
Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
Masih gak ngomong. Bilang apa kek gitu.
We have always had enough time.
Nah, ditinggal dong.
Left.
Masih gak ngomong bisu lu.
Oh,
Masa
don't be too sad.
dari seluruh cerita
We'll find
cuma
them again.
ngomong
Look on the bright side. At least we got some
pas
really
saat
useful information.
London of Right apalah itu yang ada di Liwe itu. Ada sedia kamu benar Pak masih ada. Ya,
That's right.
otomatisnya belum jalan OB.
At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Kita harus mencari petunjuk lain setelah sampai di Inazuma. Oke. Inazuma, here we
That's
go.
right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Oh, well, first off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince.
Prince.
Seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest ranking leader in the organization. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned in, and Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane... Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Oke. Apa? Kita akan bertemu lagi. Quest selesai. Yeah. Quest selesai, guys. Quest Archon. Cara menuju badai. Oh, lanjut. Oh, ini. Ini. Jadi bukan quest story kayaknya. Ini quest Archon yang bisa membawa kita ke Inazuma. Cara menuju badai. Jadi sebelumnya udah tak coba sih lewat laut atau dengan cara manual ya pakai kaya. Dan setelah hampir dekat itu tiba-tiba ada petir menyambar itu dari dewanya, bangsat yang dewanya itu. Tiba-tiba disambar petir dar itu langsung kelempar. Jadi kan kita membuat lautnya beku, terus kita lewati atasnya. Terus tiba-tiba disambar petir. Sedekatnya kita dari pulau Inazuma itu. Jatuh terus tiba-tiba kita dikembalikan lagi ke Liyue gitu ceritanya. Nah, di sini cara menembus badai. Mungkin ini jawabannya. Jadi kita nggak boleh memaksa untuk masuk ke sana ya. Harus ada lewat jalurnya gitu. Nggak bisa mengakali juga kita. Oke. Kita nggak dapat apa-apa di sini. Itu kan. Tinggalkan sesuatu untuk kita. Oke. Dan udah itu doang. Oke, kita lihat apa ini. Pertukaran setara dunia, quest story. Next video maybe ya. Ini udah 1,5 jam, hampir 1,5 jam. Kita bagi. Oke, lumayan. Ceritanya bagus sih. Tapi kemarin gara-gara udah mentok nggak ada misi lagi sampai bingung mau ngapain, jadi hiatus gitu, berhenti main sampai sekarang ini tiba-tiba ada kabar Genshin update 2.0, buka map baru Inazuma, langsung tertarik, langsung main. Nah ini mulai main lagi, kita selesaikan quest-questnya sambil memahami ceritanya juga. Menarik ceritanya soalnya. Oke, mantap. Oke, ini
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
biar 1,5 jam beneran ya. Sekalian kita lihat, mau kasih tunjuk fitur dalam potku. Oke. Masih berantakan banget tapi ya lumayan lah. Nggak banyak yang kebangun, tapi masih belum dikatakan bagus ya. Katanya nggak ketata banget ini. Nah, gini. Random banget nih, tiba-tiba ada bangunan era zaman batu, tiba-tiba pindah ke Jepang, ke zaman batu lagi. Di sini ada rumah mewah kan aneh. Oke, jadi kita lihat
We have
sini
put in.
kita udah mencapai tingkat kepercayaan level 4. Level 4 bisa dikatakan masih dalam level rumah elegan. Nanti kita targetnya sampai istana raja, tapi katanya susah 20.000, jauh banget ya. Gimana caranya? Oke, ya gitu doang dah.
If you ever
Oke, kita touring dulu. Di sini ada bangunan nggak jelas dari Liyue, khas Liyue dan khas Mondstadt, terus khas Winery. Kayak bangunnya di sini kita bisa ngundang karakter. Saya mengundang Xiangling di sini sama Diluc. Di sini ada tempat menempa forge. Ya. Nah itu doang, terus sisa-sisanya itu kayak gini-gini nggak penting-penting gitu, tapi menambah apa ya, poin tadi itu meningkatkan rumah elegan. Di dalam juga banyak produknya juga ikut andil dalam meningkatkan levelnya juga. Nah di sini, oke, di sini ada Noel sama Lisa. Ada kompor di sini, jelek banget kompornya, nggak ada yang lebih bagus dari ini soalnya. Ini dapat lumayan raat ya, pokoknya raat makanan cocok banget ya kan. Dan ya seperti dilihat masih kisi seperti ini doang, soalnya masih awal-awal mulai. Di sini kosong, di sana kosong, keluar kosong semua lah ininya. Soalnya memang belum masih level 4 kepercayaannya, terus si baru mulai, jadi dikit banget perabotannya. Kosong ada dua ruangan ya sini. Cahayanya masuk. Oke, kita lihat ini, kita dapat, nah ini. Oke, kita dapat blueprint sama blueprint. Wow, banyak banget. Dapat anjing. Batu tanam. Oke. Ronde 3. Oke, ambil. Udah. Cuma kasih batu. Nah, ini yang saya butuhkan, jadi nggak perlu cari-cari lagi gitu kan ya. Kan di sana ada forge, jadi di sini kita butuh crafting bench alkimia biar nggak bingung lagi, biar deket gitu tempatnya. Masa harus ke Liu atau Mondstadt dulu terus jalan jauh ya, jalannya pokoknya meskipun nggak jauh ya, ribet kayaknya. Nah, itu yang kita butuhkan. Oke, kita butuh menyelesaikan apa aja sih. Pertama 40 blueprint, oke. 80 perabot, 5.000, oke. Ini kalau makanya beli satu barang perdagangan dalam bocil, capai tingkat pada 5. Ini sama ini, kalau ini bisa lah, bisa pak rumbas pak rumbas pak. Beda lagi dong. Beda nggak? Sama. Tadi warna biru loh, beneran.
The one before you is... Ah.
Ya. Beli satu doang. Yang tinggi. Tebing satu dibungkus pak, nggak pakai nasi. Oke. Jualan tebing. Langsung pasang aja. Oke lah, taruhnya serahkan ya. Banyak banget. Serah dulu lah. 5 loh. Oke. Nanti bisa diatur lagi lah kan ya, ngawur aja, pasang gitu. 5 ya banget kan. Oh bisa di jadi tumbuk-tumbuk gitu ya. Oke ya nggak apa-apa ya, nggak. Oke mantap. Oke. Kita tembokin aja ya. Nyatu tuh. tapi offset. Oke. Oke. Lah pokoknya. Mencapai batas penempatan, sitasnya merah gitu. Limit, ada limitnya gitu. Oke. Ya udahlah, kita simpan dulu itu. Jadi gitu guys. Apa ini pembuatan tanaman? Toko teh di sudut, oke. Pengalaman di pada saat, oke. Meja kursi, jam makan jam dagang, ruang perjalanan, bulan, sumber air, sureka,
Those memories.
terbang ada
So dark.
patung singa, oke. Kabin binus, oke. Bagus. Awan timur, oke. Sumur, oke. Mantap. Jadi masih ada merah. Oh ini ya ampun. Ya ulah. Bukan. Iya nggak ngecek sama sekali. Ini masih dikunci. Ini udah. Ini masih ada hadiahnya bener. Oh, bisa dibuat. Kan ada hadiah ini ya, Primogen ya. Ini udah. Yang belum apa? Ini bisa diambil. Ini nggak bisa. Ambil. Oke.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
20, 60. Tapi menyelesaikan misi dulu kan. Nggak masalah. Dan terus ngapain kita? Udah gitu kan dulu. Kita cek itu tadi kan dapat gulungan-gulungan itu set luar ruang. Yang baru yang ini kita butuhkan batu biru sumri yang kayak gini. Ini ada bush, ada semua batu dan pohon. Terus harus ada pohon, semua pagar dan perang. Oke, ini sudah. Ini rumah toko teh, rumah makan populer. Jadi ada rumah makan 2, dikasih meja 3 sama tendanya di sampingnya. Oke. Terus sumur di samping pohon, semuanya 2. Oke. Nah ini pengemudi waspada, ini udah sih. Udah kayaknya ya. Oke, itu kapasitas. Baru tahu kalau ada kapasitasnya. Ya udahlah. Oke, sekian dulu videonya. Udah lama ya kayaknya ya. Terima kasih sudah nonton.